Welcome to Love and Wedding Chronicles. My guest today is Armand Bakshi. Armand, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. So our first question today is going to be revolved around dating, relationships, situationships, something I'm not so familiar with, but how about I get your take on that? So tell me more about what is a situationship?
Situationship is kind of like people who are really like attached to each other, like want to say that they're dating, but don't want to put a label on it. So it's kind of just like they're exclusive, but not. It's kind of something that they just say when they don't want to take the next step into like dating, basically.
Okay, so what would be dating then?
Dating would be being like exclusive, like just like us two kind of, that sort of thing.
And then hooking up, obviously, is exactly that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Really just
so
that.
you would put it as, rate it for me. It would be hooking up, it would be situationship,
And then like dating.
and dating.
Yeah.
Obviously, anything further than that would be in a serious relationship. How do you classify that?
I guess kind of just like dating means you're exclusive. Like,
Okay.
so it's kind of, I would say it's a serious relationship when you say you're dating.
Okay, versus a situationship, it would just be,
It,
you're free to see whoever you want.
yeah, there's no limitations on who you can or can't see because you guys aren't like a thing, you know?
Okay.
So it's kind of just like, it's one of those like weird names you put on a relationship just so that way you don't have to be attached to one person.
Okay, so tell me more about what a situationship exactly entails. Could it be multiple people involved? Is it just two people involved? Tell me a little bit more about how that works for your generation, for lack of a better word.
Well, nah, like a situationship isn't like multiple people. It's just like it can be, I guess, but like normally it's just like a same relationship, just like one person, but like it doesn't really matter. It's kind of just like a label that you're putting on it. Like people say that they're dating, some people are married, you know, it's just like, it's like one of those things that you just, that's your label as like a couple, I guess.
Okay, so what's important to you as far as obviously being in college and, you know, there are plenty of experiences. Tell me more about, obviously it's too soon to even get into a relationship. You're exploring, you're having a good time. Tell me more about those sort of experiences as far as what makes them fun or what makes them the college experience.
In college?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like people talk about the college experience is just like going around talking to whoever you possibly can. Like, I mean, I don't really understand that to a certain extent, only because I don't feel the need to really go do all that, but I don't know. It's kind of just like, there's a lot more people that you're exposed to, whereas when you're in high school, like at least for college, now I went from a 450 person class scale to almost 18, 19,000. So there's definitely a lot more people out there. There's a lot more ways to get in touch with people over the phone. It's crazy. So like, there's multiple ways, but then again, there's so many options. There's so many things you can do with it. There's so many people you can get in contact with. It's kind of just like, it kind of makes you feel like love is a little artificial in college, at least, just because of how many options people have and how, like, what conversation can one person be having with you that they're also having with another 5 people?
Agreed. So it's really not something where it's exclusive. I think the benefit that you also have is you have everything at your fingertips.
Yeah.
With social media, you pretty much know everything about that person, or at least pretend to know whatever they post, and hoping that a lot of that is true, but really it's not. It's all a facade. I think we all know that. And so you're going by what they've posted on social media before you even meet them. It's like you've already painted this picture and kind of justified what they look like and they behave like and everything else. So tell me more of your thoughts there.
But see, like, that's the thing. Even if you're trying to make like an image of yourself on the apps or on your phone, at the end of the day, it's still not going to be like exactly what you're expecting. Like, I don't know. like people paint the picture of themselves on their app how they want to view themselves, you know?
Right.
Like people aren't going to show you a side of them that they don't want you to see on their phones, you know? So when looking at that, it's kind of just like you're getting what they want to feel is the best version of themselves on social media.
Of course, it's all very pretentious.
Yeah.
You'll never really see the raw.
That's kind of like the artificial fact of like at least relationships in college.
Exactly. Anything else that you'd like to share?
Nah, I'm all good.
Thank you for being on Love and Wedding Chronicles, Armand.
Thank you for having me.
You've heard it here, Situationships and then some.
Yes.